Good morning, guys. This is your Sir DRV again, and welcome back for another Among Us video. So, for today, we will be creating our updated tier list for October. And I know um, a lot of you are asking about my updated tier list. So, here we go. Um, I have break it down to 5 tiers, and the top tier are the best meta heroes. Second one or the next tier is the SS rank or top picks. The third one is S rank tier strong situational heroes, and the fourth one is A lacking but still usable for combos. And lastly is fathers and early game heroes. Okay. All right. So I understand this is a little bit late. It's just that I've gathered enough information for me to create the most accurate tier list for you guys. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's start. Number one on my list, no questions asked, is Mary. All right. So she's one of the top heroes right now, dealing tons of damage and have a lot of AoE damage as well. And she is also doing some crowd control, which is pretty insane. She can stop rage skills from others. So, yeah, one of the top heroes right now. Next one is this guy, Abi no Seme. All right, so Abi no Seme, without no questions asked, this guy is one of the best heroes right now, easily to get because he is on the arena coins. We can easily purchase him on the arena. So, yeah, pretty easy to get. He is actually pretty annoying to fight in the campaign as well. So, yeah, he is removing rage. He is giving some rage from our heroes. So, yeah, pretty annoying to fight. Next one is, where is my girl Tommy Reese? All right, another one of those heroes that are easily to get and dealing damage. She is one of those heroes that have the farthest range, and she is also giving energy to our heroes, and that is one of the best supportive capabilities. Her totem is the best as long as our allies is alive. She can gives energy to our um, lineups, and also Tomaris have a lot of combo that we can use. We can use her for Valkyrie. She can do standalone damage dealer. So yeah, there are tons of things that we can do with Tom Reese. Next up, and where is my girl Joan of Arc? All right, so the SS Joan. All right, so he is or she is one of the best heroes right now. She's doing healing. She's doing a lot to the team, and she can do some tanking as well. And in the early game, if you got her, yeah, she can actually tank you until stage 15 for being a 4 star. Okay, but if you're a whale and you can easily get her to 8 star, then um, I'll definitely assure you that she will shine and she can definitely help you in everything into the game. She is an all around fighter, supporting and damaging. All right, next, after the update, actually, Edward here is one of my best heroes right now. She's doing some insane tanking, and he can actually do some stopping or damaging. She can disarm enemies. He can disarm. Sorry, he can disarm enemies as well. So after the update, he is actually one of the top meta heroes right now. Well, it's just that he is an SS hero, but for new players, there is an opportunity for you to get Edward once you reach 154 stars. I think if you get 154 stars you can get Edward pretty easily, and you can get a copy for him in the arena coins as well. But um, I would not suggest on getting Edward on the arena coins. It's much better to get those, sorry, 4-star fragments, and think of SS heroes in the future. Of In the early game, I highly suggest don't save enough arena coins to get Edward. All right, so next up is my guy Merlin. Where are you, Merlin? Where is my Merlin? Here we go. Here we go. So Merlin is another hero that deals tons of damage, can easily be gotten in the daily arena, and if you join a good guild you can just keep on requesting, because we are getting tons of Merlin fragments. So yeah, easily achievable. So I would suggest for early game you can go with Merlin. And not only he's not only doing damage, he's also doing um, crowd control. All right. So yeah, I think that is the meta heroes right now. Some of the heroes, well, they are. I would put them in the SS rank top picks. Okay. So my SS rank top picks right now is none other than Darius. Okay, one of the best tank right now, no questions asked. Um, if you're looking for tank, this is the guy. So he's doing crowd control. He's pulling enemies. It's a great hero. Next is Caesar. So if you're looking for a good energy giver, supporting capability with giving damage as well, then you can go with Caesar. Definitely one of the top picks. I would also I can actually put him in the best top meta heroes, but he lacks damage, so I just put him on the top picks. All right, so next on my list is where is Guy Fawkes. All right, Guy Fawkes deals tons of damage. He is an assassin. Unfortunately, he is on the squishy side. He is actually dying a little bit early, but yeah, damage wise, he is one of the best damagers into the game. So yeah, one of the top picks. Next, our main guy here, the healer, Galenis. So best for Stonehenge. If you're new, I would suggest getting Galenis because it will be helpful. Stonehenge uh, is one of the main source of relic fragments or relic summoning stones that we need to use to summon relics. So yeah, we need the healer for Stonehenge. If you don't have a healer, you will have a hard time completing Stonehenge. So please prioritize Galenis. Okay. So next, where is the other here? So here's the other assassin, Hanzo. So yeah, he's a good damager as well, critical giver, and he's dealing tons of damage to backline enemies. So although it's on the individual enemy side, but he's doing tons of damage and can help you in the early game and mid game as well. So yeah, no questions asked. Another one of the top picks, Hanzo. All right, so next on my list is where is that guy? Night Bayard. Where are you? Okay, so another tank on the list, Night Bayard. So he's actually a pretty good tank. Um, Well, I'm not using Nightbird, but based on my friends' feedback, he is actually good. He's one of the top picks for tanking capability. So yeah, I would suggest building him if you got a lot of copies. You will never go wrong with Night Bayard. All right. Next is Charlemagne. I don't have a Charlemagne yet, but based on my experience on fighting him in campaigns in Crusade, he is one of the best damagers, mage damagers actually. And I've got some feedback from one of my whale player. He is actually doing tons of damage. Uh, Once you've activated or proc her ultimate, then everyone in the backline will die. All right, so yeah, since he is an SS hero, then no questions asked. He is one of the best damagers into the game. All right, so next, what else? So let's see. Give me one moment. Okay, who else? Now I think this is it. This is it for the top picks hero. I would add Wang Zhaojun here for the strong SS rank hero because she's the only one hero that can do AOE, or one of the heroes that can do AOE crowd control. If we have insight stats in the future, then definitely Wang Zhaojun will shine. And aside from that, he is burning rage um, points as well. So not only she is burning rage, she is also, I believe she is also giving rage to uh, our team. Okay, so yeah, one of the best crowd control heroes, Wang Zhaojun. Okay, so next up is the S heroes, strong situational heroes. Okay, I forgot to mention um this Edward um Harald, sorry. This Harald is actually pretty much a good tank as well. So I'll put him in the strong situational heroes. A good tank, situational because he is actually a good combo for Edward. So he is a situational hero. So next up for situational and Nero, strong hero, good combo. Um, Unfortunately, his rage skill is pretty strong, but he is dancing. It takes too much time for him to cast the rage. So yeah, pretty situational. And next will be Maida Keiji. He is actually strong, but he is burning his HP a lot. It's like he is suicidal. So yeah, if you haven't unlocked his level 221 skill, he will be burning his HP a lot. So he needs a lot of life steal and healing in order for him to be effective. So he needs a good higher star Galenis and some other healers to be effective. Next is um, Nobunaga. Nobunaga. He is actually pretty strong. Also, pretty easily to get in the arena. You can easily get him from the arena. So, yeah. If you're planning to build an evil faction heroes a lineup, then I would suggest you start with Nobunaga because not only is he's doing tons of damage as well, probably comparable to Tomri's. However, he is actually squishy and dies a lot compared to Tomarus. Okay, so yeah, very situational. He's like a glass cannon. Next will be another situational hero is Matahari. So I like Matahari actually, but you need a good combo for her, like the Valkyrie combo to be effective, and you need a little another tank in order for him to in order for her to be effective. So yeah, very situational, but don't get me wrong, Matahari is actually pretty strong as well, and strong hero Eric Gilles de Rais. So this two is one. Let me just add Cuckoo line. So these three is pretty situational, and Eric, in terms of tanking, in the beginning he is actually pretty good, but he falls up in the mid game. So you need a combination of Cuckoo line in order for him to be a little bit tankier because of lifesteal, and there's a buff that you can get if you combine him with Cuckoo line. So if you combine these two, then you will have a good tank. Okay, so Gilles de Rais, he is actually pulling enemies and pretty helpful for events like can you remember that we have the event where we need to fight three Galenas, right? So yeah, Gilles de Rais is actually pretty helpful for that event. I myself use Gilles de Rais in order to complete that event, that three Galenas. Um, I whittled those Galenas one by one by using Gilles de Rais. So yeah, pretty situational hero. He is actually also good for stopping rage, because he also have a crowd control skills. All right, so next will be this guy right here. He is actually a pretty good tank as well. However, in order for him to be effective, you need a good um, rage giver, like a strong rage giver like Caesar, into the team, and a good healer as well, like Galenis, in order for him to be effective. So yeah, pretty situational in order for him to be effective. All right, so what else? King Arthur. Okay, so King Arthur in the beginning, in the early game, you can gain a copy of him. So you can use him in the early game, and he is actually not a tank, but we're using him as a tank because why not, right? He's a fighter. So you need to combine him with something like a healer, a good healer, and you can combine him with Merlin because he also have some good combos with Merlin, and you can combine him with a combo like a king, kings, right? The ruler combo. So next, what else? Give me one moment here. All right, so I would add um, Nostradamus. He's actually another healer and a debuffer. The only good the only good debuffer into the game, but pretty situational. There's a little bit combo that you can use for him, but well, in terms of healing, he is lower than the Pope Galenis, but he is actually usable for healing capabilities as well. So yeah, you can use Nostradamus with healing and debuff. So next is this guy Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi. Okay, so Musashi. Actually, in the early game, he is doing tons of damage. He is stronger than Merlin. He can do tons of damage, but since he is a fighter, he will be put in front, so he will be whittled down by enemy mage, uh, most probably as fast as we all know that those enemies in the campaign are doing tons of damage. So in order for this Musashi to work, you need a good tank, and just put Musashi as an offlane tank, and he can deal tons of damage. So in order for Musashi to work, I would suggest you combine him with something like an assassin, so that those assassins that jump to the back line will um, provoke those other heroes in the backline, so not all damage will be focused on Musashi. So very situational, but pretty strong damage dealer. So what else? I think that's it for the situational heroes. Give me one moment. All right, so I forgot the queen. Okay, so Cleopatra. So she can actually um, do some damage, and when she summons those zombies, mummies, sorry, zombies. When she summons those mummies, then she can do some damage in the back line as well. So pretty good situational hero. All right, so am I missing something? All right, so I think that's it. All right, so I forgot to include Ashoka the Great. So Ashoka the Great, the new hero that was released 2 weeks ago, he is actually doing pretty good in terms of damaging, but same as Mushashi, you need to have some kind of a diversion for him to do his rage attack, an assassin probably, or um, like Cleopatra, in order for him to be effective, because yeah, we really need to have some tank or a tank to soak up damage. If you put Ashoka the Great in front, then he will die pretty easily. So, yeah, if you're using fighters like this, you really need to have a tank in front. All right, so I think the remaining is. All right, so let me just add this strong situational heroes. Another good tank here is the Vicious General Lucullus. So there's a lot of combos that you can use for Lucullus, and he is a good tank as well. Probably a better tank than a comparable tank to Knight Bayard, but he is pretty situational. So that's why I put him in this tier. All right, so all the remaining here are Robin and this guy right here, Agrippa, this girl, Shizuku Gozen, and Genghis Khan, and the other world warrior, Xiang Yu, Chevalier, the Aeon, Boudica, and lastly, Spartacus. These are the heroes that they are pretty lacking right now. So most probably we'll we'll get more information if we, let's say for example, if we 15 star the zeros, but for now they are lacking in terms of compared to other heroes on the top, on the upper tier, and you can definitely use them as well in some combos. And if you get more copies of them, then yeah, no problem, use them. But there are a lot of heroes that you can use compared to them. Okay, so next is the father and the early hero. So I just crop or got these two heroes here, Morgan Le Fay and Queen Akini, because these two are one of the best heroes early game, but unfortunately they are only a father and can go only up to 160. So yeah, for early game, I suggest you maxed out Queen Akini and Morgan Le Fay in the beginning, so you can take advantage of their strong points. Okay, so let me just save and download this. Let's see, Among Gods tier list updated October. All right, so yeah, this is the final tier list. So you're welcome to take a screenshot of the tier list, and I'll also share this on Twitter later, or share it um, on Discord. So if you like to get a copy, or you can just take a screenshot. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for my updated tier list this October. I hope you've learned something from the tier list I've created. So if you have questions, suggestions, comments, and or if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for me to create more of this kind of content. All right, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now.